Disability Discrimination. We are the last team. We are Karen, Sergio, and Guillermo. And me, Jorge. What is disability discrimination? It's against the law to discriminate, and it's against to put injuries service on their life. And there are different places or situations where the people can be discriminated. That it's at work or providing goods, facility and service, and or in education or in sports. Here we have direct discrimination and indirect discrimination. The direct discrimination is when if a person have a disability, they have less favorability because of all the other people that doesn't have disability, so have less. Okay, it's also discrimination is if you see when you go to a school, you see that they have ramps to people that have discrimination to be in wheelchair. And so also if there are places doesn't have these adjustments, there's indirect discrimination.
Well, I will talk about the discrimination at work. Well, the law forbids discrimination when it comes to an aspect of employment. It could be hiring, firing, pay, job assignments, promotions, or training, and other things.
Do you know what is layoff?
Layoff.
Here you have it. Promotions, layoff. It's when they suspend it from your work.
Yes.
They don't fire you, but they don't have you permanently.
Yes, it's bad. Well, it's against to allow for employment the employer treat you less favorably because you have a disability, and someone without this disability will be treated. It's called direct discrimination. Also, it could be it's against to discriminate you because you have contact with other people that are disability, and it's called social discrimination, discrimination by association. Well, access to work, it's a program. Well, it's a government scheme that works with disabled people and employers to work out. This program, the disability persons can enter, and it's for when they are looking for a job. And it's, I don't know if in Mexico is that program, but in USA is called access to work.
Well, in the United States, they have the president, Roosevelt, that was disabled. He was in a wheelchair. And he was an outstanding president.
Well, as we all know, we live in a world where discrimination, in this case, disability discrimination, is so present in our lifestyle. So nowadays, I really think that the social pressure is so in this time because all this discrimination is because of that. So sometimes we do something or say something just to hurt that kind of people, but we don't know what can we provoke? We do that kind of stuff because just to try to get into a twisted club, or just to prove what we can do, or just to feel superior. And well, that's one of the most important things that I consider. Well, okay. It's not general, but it's there's no many places, like for example, some universities or some schools, high schools, are not capable to do something about these people, this kind of people, because they are not they don't no, they don't know how to help them, because we know that it's in some schools there are no like ramps, like for people who can walk or stuff like that. So for these kind of people are some places that the main important idea for them, or for this the purpose is to help them, and they know how to take care of them. Well, this is for example Teleton. There are so many people who are already trained for these problems. We have to be responsible about our actions. Well, this is so important because we don't know, or we could never know, if one day we have to deal with this kind of disability, or just you to happen, I don't know, an accident, or one of your member family
Sickness.
yeah. So we don't have to hurt them, because we don't know their mental issues, or even we can provoke like a extra trauma or something like that. And well, we have to be conscious about this topic.
Change that is responsible. A is an I.
Sorry.
Okay, discrimination in sports. The DDA gives a description of what is a disability, and said that it's someone who suffers from a mental or physical impairment. The DDA, the Disability Discrimination Act, in 1995, aimed to end the discrimination of many disabled people, giving an important protection for them, and the duty of the survived to make a judgment of the people never face any difficulties or impossible of their survive to practice any sport. The next. Having a disability should not hinder you in the support of your team or stop you from participating in a sport. That's the DDA is for protection of the disabled people to the discrimination. So the people who are disabled, they don't need to be fear about practice a sport like basketball, soccer, or like that with the problem they have.
But it's difficult. I mean, not all of them can do it.
But here says a good phrase that says, if I can do this, I can do anything. So it's
Yeah, but it's good also that these kind of people practice the sport that they love, because it's some like an example for us. Like the Biogich, ¿cómo se llama? El que no tiene brazos y piernas. It's like a real example for us to not to give up or
He's married now.
yeah.
He lives sometimes in more formal life than many people that are with all their members.